Hey guys, welcome to my first ever Let's Play video. My name is Mia, and today we are going to be playing The Sims 3. Instead of just saying playing The Sims 3 normally, what I decided to do was do what's called the Zombie Aftermath Challenge. So, the world or town or whatever has been taken over by zombies, and my family has managed to survive somehow. It's just a man and a wife, and they have to try to get through each of the stages. I'm going to read some of the rules to you guys, but I will put the link to the rules in the description so you guys can refer to that whenever you want. So, I am on stage 0, which is zombie infestation. It begins with my founding couple, which you guys can see here is Levy and Torin. So everyone around you is a zombie, literally. You manage to survive due to the self-sustaining traits you happen to have. This generation must grow their own food. Each child must have at least one survival trait. Anyone that develops a non-surviving trait must be killed by the time they are young adults, which is going to suck. All female Sims that plan to have babies must have the family-oriented trait. If they don't have this trait when she gets pregnant, she does not survive the birth due to complications and no medical help. The child will survive. So this generation may not interact with anyone besides housemates because clearly everybody else is zombies, use electricity of any kind, use the phone, use running water, leave the fence lot, give birth at the hospital, and move anyone out of the house. So basically, they have to grow their own food and entertain themselves and each other, and it's going to be fun. So let's get started. I already went to the store and bought a bunch of food and books for them because they can't leave, and I called to make sure the newspaper stopped, and this guy is still here. I forgot he was still here, so I really need him to go away. So pretend you didn't see this, and we're just gonna have him go away. We're just gonna delete him because he can't exist. So they can have a radio because technically it's like battery operated, but once the battery dies or it breaks, they can't repair it because the battery's dead. And also they can have one toilet, but since there's no running water, they can't flush it or clean it or anything, so they kind of just have to use it, and once it breaks, then it's kind of gross. For food, I put a grill out here because they can, not a grill, a fireplace pit, because they can use that. And then, yeah, so everything is just fenced. This is where they're going to be growing their food. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. They have a 2-story house that I definitely did not build. So right now they're both reading, you're reading Where's Bella, you're reading things that are not. So why don't we read gardening, and you want to learn the handiness skills. Oh yeah, so their traits, he's a natural cook, handy, eco-friendly, perceptive, and light sleeper. And Levy loves outdoors, is family oriented, because she has to be. Green thumb, artistic, and lucky. So there are certain traits that they suggest you have, like survival traits, and then there are traits that are non-survival traits that if one of the kids ends up having one of those, I have to kill them off because it's kind of detrimental to their health. So what I've decided to do is, in order to find the heir, because in order to move on to the next stage, your last child has to grow into young adulthood. So I've decided what to do is have the heir be all females who are born with the family-oriented trait, but don't develop any of the non-survival traits. So this is definitely going to be a challenge. Yes, you may do that. No, you can't join law enforcement. No, you can't enroll in university. No, you may not do that either. You cannot travel to the future. You also can't do that, actually, and no, because you'll die. What are you reading? You're still reading Where's Bella? So let's see. Why don't you read It's going to be really boring in the beginning because they don't have any skills or any children or like anything fun. So at the very beginning, I was going to be upping their skills and growing their garden so they can actually eat, because they can't use a stove or have a refrigerator. So the only thing they can do is cook stuff that they can grill in the fire pit. So that's going to be really interesting. And I think what I'm going to do is film these in 1 week intervals in The Sims. So I'll be starting on Sunday, and when I get to week 2, I will end the video. Maybe we'll see how long that takes. If it takes too long, then that's not going to happen. So anyway, if a child is born with a non-survivor trait, then I have to kill them. So the traits are absent-minded, clumsy, coward, heavy sleeper, loser, neurotic, couch potato, and hot-headed. So those are traits that the creator of this challenge thought would get somebody killed in a zombie apocalypse. So it's supposed to be if you get one of the traits, you automatically die. But I think what I'm going to do in order to, not have all my kids just be killed off because I have horrible luck, is do it so if by the time they grow into young adulthood they develop 2 of the traits, then I will kill them off, because you can have a total of 5. So I think 3 good traits should offset the 2 bad traits. So the heir will be a young adult female, who has the family-oriented trait and has managed to not develop 2 of the traits by the time she grows into young adulthood. If they manage to not have that child, then, well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. This will be interesting. So yeah, they're just kind of reading right now. You want to prepare a meal, which you can't because we don't have a kitchen. This is their kitchen. I kind of just did a really basic layout. Since they can't use electricity, they can use candles. So I kind of have just these candles just in their rooms, and then these like wall candles right here. Kind of get by that whole no electricity thing. I should have made one of them a bookworm, or at least both of them a bookworm, because they both read really slow. But yeah, I bought them an easel because she can paint. I think once you get to different stages, they can start selling their paint and their food and stuff. But right now they can't because there's nobody to sell it to. What do you want to grow? Tomato plant, lettuce plant. You can't take a class because you will die. I'll have to kill you if you leave the gate. I called already to make sure the newspaper stopped, but the little person already came and did that. So that's for today. I did a really basic decorating job, as you can tell, because there's really limited stuff. I usually play with custom content, but since I was streaming this, I didn't want it to be bogged down and super laggy, because it's already laggy with a bunch of custom content. So what did I do? I just left the basics, which is their hair and their skin are custom content, and some of the clothes are, but I took out a majority of the clothes because that's like one of the main things that makes my game laggy is clothes, and also like miscellaneous objects like decorative stuff. I took that out as well. Okay, so they're both pretty close. Once she learns gardening, I can have her plant this stuff and start doing that. They're both going to need to eat and use the bathroom soon. Look at that. I don't know why you want to learn handiness. I guess I made you handy, but you can't really do anything with that because you can't fix things. So what else can you do? Cooking and logic. No, you can't really use either of those, but I guess you can learn cooking for now. You are almost up there with gardening. I should have bought them 2. I think eventually I'll buy him an exercise something so he can be really strong. Look at that, finally. Anything worth doing requires a little dirt under the fingernails, at least if you're a gardener. Levy should be prepared to fertilize, weed, water, and talk to every plant she encounters. Go forth, Levy, with spade in hand. You now have some seeds in your inventory to plant. So, she can come out here and start planting things. Let's see. Oh yeah, I also bought a bunch of candles and truffles, which neither of them can use, I don't think. But he could come out here and light the fire so that they can cook things. Levy, what are you going to plant? Let's see, what seeds did they give you? Moy bean, Kona bean seed, red valerian. A lot of these aren't, like the ones that they give you, like red valerian, you can't eat that. So that's kind of useless to me. Grape seed. So let's plant some grapes. Could plant grapes along here. Stop doing what you're doing. Plant that along here. They can also eat food like straight out of their inventory once she starts actually planting stuff. Too bad you can't plant the links. That would be great. I don't know what this is, but I bought it anyway, but she can't plant it yet because she needs to be level 5. I really don't know what this is either, but I kind of just bought one of everything for the most part. Tomatoes. She wanted to plant that. Is this an apple? Oh, these are both tomatoes. She wanted to plant those, so we'll plant a couple tomato seeds. Why can't you get to it? What are you doing? Okay. I'm really not understanding why you're being so derpy right now, but can you plant it over here? What is your problem? Why can't you get over there? Okay, so you're just stuck. Okay. So what we're gonna do is reset Sam, Levy, Blossom. Oh yeah, their last name is Blossom. Did that work? I don't think I did that right. Reset Sam, Levy. No? Are you still being derpy? Yep. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's try this again. Because she was unroutable sim found. Thanks. You are hungry. Did you light the thing? Let's see. You can know what is happening. Where did he go? Oh, things are happening already. Did you reset? I don't really know what just happened, but we are going to roast some sausage links. What did you just eat? What did you just eat? Did you eat? Oh, he ate one of the truffles. Oh, you ate 2 of the truffles. You had 10 of them in your inventory. Okay. So we are going to reattempt to plant this stuff because they're both being really extra right now. And let's see if it'll let me do this. Gotta make sure there's adequate space. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Between each seed. I'll plant an apple. I'm surprised they didn't give me an apple seed. Usually they give you an apple seed, but I guess not today, this time. Yeah, she loves the outdoors. So the last name is you want to garden, or no, you can't join the gardening career because you can't make money. You may grow something. That's the whole point of this exercise. Can you grow a watermelon yet? Nope, you need to be level 5. I guess you can plant the ginseng. We'll plant the non-edible stuff. Let's plant that outside the plot. Actually, I don't know if ginseng is edible or not, but let's plant you. So her lifetime wish is to have the perfect garden, which is plant and grow 8 different species of perfect plants. So she should be able to do that relatively easily because that's pretty much all she's going to be doing. Since they can't use running water, she is going to be really dirty very quickly. And she's just going to be stinky and just all around gross. And it's going to be horrible. until one of their kids grows into a young adult. Can you grow a potato yet? Nope. Lettuce. Yep, you can grow lettuce. So we're going to grow lettuce right here. Oh, she started. You can't do that. Stop. You can read a book about gardening. You're not buying a well-mounted speaker. I guess you should go. See, they can roast stuff. Oh, he's roasting marshmallows. Why don't you roast some links as well? I bought her links as well. He's not starving. You can't buy a refrigerator. Look, now you're stuck. No, you can't use your phone because there's no electricity or electronics. One of the rules is you can't use your phone because you don't have anybody else to contact. So you're just gonna sit here and watch her. Actually, you are sleepy, so I guess you can go to bed. Back to the music. Turn this off because that's actually kind of annoying. Stop. Don't poke the fire. Go to sleep. And she needs to eat, and then oh yeah, I reset them so he's stuffed now because he went and just autonomously or autonomously, however you say that word, went and made some marshmallows, and I didn't tell him to, and he wasn't hungry, so she's eating her some sausage links. I'm surprised none of them burned their stuff. I really like the way she turned out though. She's really cute. So yeah, I guess this will be it for the first video. There's really not much to do until they start having kids and then having to take care of yes, I'm aware you're very tired. So I guess they can leave. No, you don't need to roast a marshmallow. Oh, there's also literally nobody else in the town. There's a wild horse. But since I have pets installed, that means all the wild animals are also zombies. So just no contact with them either. They can't adopt an animal. Animals are just too annoying to take care of anyway. I don't really like it. So yeah, I guess that will be it for the first video. Whew, look at that rendering though. That's lovely. All right, so I guess we'll just pause it here and save. We're going to name it Blossom Zombie Aftermath. If I could spell aftermath. H. Oh, can't do that. Okay. Zombie. Can I write challenge? Nope. Okay. Zombie Aftermath Challenge. Okay, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little boring, but once we get into the kids and stuff, it'll spice it up a bit. So anyway, like, comment, and share. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe so that you can get alerted to new videos. And thanks for watching.